welcome back. Tim, it feels like it's been a while.
It's been a minute, yeah.
It's been a minute since we've been in here. You know, Tim was on vacation. He went and visited the guys out in Cali. We'll get to that. Yep. But a lot of good updates to share as far as league and gameplay and all that good stuff.
Yep, so for Smash Brothers this past weekend, they went out to Pennsylvania for the gamble. We have a new signee, Geist, Anthony Geist. He did a great job. He got first place. First tournament, first place.
I mean, way to come in like that. You come in, you blow it out of the water. That's awesome.
So well. Steve got 9th place overall, and then Emma was able to commentate top 4. So they got to, you know, commentate the first Geist win, which was great. And Emma has a conversation with Geist too that we'd like to show you.
Boys ready for the approach and getting a punish off of it.
Oh my God, Geist?
No
Is
shot.
this it? Pops off! What a comeback from Geist!
Congrats on your big dub this weekend out in Pittsburgh at the Gamble. Especially as your first tournament sponsored by FEAR. How was that? I know that there's definitely like a theory that everybody's first tournament that they're picked up by a sponsor, they flop. So you obviously managed to avoid that. I bet that was pretty relieving.
It was weird because the day before I was talking to everyone, I was like, what if I flop? Like every person who gets sponsored, they just flop miserably. Like it's super bad. And they're like, you'll be okay. So like when I won, I was super happy. I don't know if like people peeped it, but I got really emotional.
After you won and beat Icy Mist in the reset, we definitely saw a lot of emotion from you. I don't really see you pop off super often. I feel like you're mostly like stoic, very controlled with your emotions, but definitely like very excited. Why was that? Was it that it was like a bigger tournament? Was it, you know, just first tournament being sponsored, or what was going through your mind that like made you so emotional?
I've won big tournaments before, but like the reason why I popped off the way I did is because I have never beaten Icy like ever. Like I've beaten her in like years. So like when I beat her, I was like, cool, I 3-0'd her. That was awesome. And then like when that set happened, you know, the second set, it was a lot more stress on me because I had to like, you know, in my head I'm like, I have to win. Like I want to win this so bad. If I don't win this, I'm gonna feel so awful. So when I won, I just got really emotional. I just started crying because I've never, like, I was talking about it on Twitter where I was like, I've never felt that emotion before where I've gotten like really happy and just start crying. This never happened to me before. So I was like, I just felt stupid. I'm like, why am I crying over a video game?
During the bracket, we saw that you had a lot of like 3-stock comebacks where, you know, you're on the ropes, you're down to your last stock and it looks very bleak, and then you manage to turn it around, you get like these giant combos and end up winning those games. What's going through your head while you're doing this and able to get those crazy comebacks? Like, how do you stay so composed in those moments? I know that there was one during the set with Sam the Inkling, but I think there was also one in Grands as well.
I think it was set 2, game 2 against Icy, and Icy was up 1, and I was like, I want to cry so bad. Like I thought I was gonna lose. I was ready to give up. Like there's a point where I just kept running at her because I was like, I need to kill her like now. Like if I don't, I'm gonna like lose my mind. But then I realized like I was like, I'll just take my time and get the openings I need. I was like, as long as I hit her, I feel like I can just take her stock. I just need to like make sure I do it safely. So when I got to the last stock, I did like a dive kick and I faired her after. And I was like, oh, this is exactly what I need. Like she's in the air, I want to read her. So like I did like a dive kick and I faired her, and I knew she would air dodge immediately because I laid on the plat, and I would just like reset my combos a lot that way to kill her. So then when I did it, I dropped down, she air dodged immediately. I was like, yep, I'm about to kill her, it's over. I just ABK, really good.
What was your favorite set of the tournament?
I was probably Andrew, just because I was happy about how I was playing in that. I felt like I played like myself the most there. But I was really proud about beating Icy. So that was like the biggest thing. And then like Sam was probably the hardest actually for me the whole tournament, which is really weird. They were like, I don't know. I just couldn't hit them, and they were just playing a certain way. It was so aggravating. I was getting so annoyed. Like they were just running around on the ground. I'm like, oh my god, I cannot hit them. This is so hard.
And then I know you do coaching on Medify. Is there any way that you want to like promote that? Any like plans or anything that you have that you want to get out there so people can start winning tournaments like you?
Yeah. So I do coaching on Medify. I do Bayo lessons. I also do like work with other people. And I have a cool thing. I have a free consultation for 30 minutes, so you just like, so people can just like see what I do when I coach people. I feel like my coaching style is pretty simple and straightforward and effective. I try to like hit everything they need, obviously. But for like, yeah, what's my? I don't even know how to say it. What, Medify.gg/@Geist. Yeah, so if they want to do that, and I do, but I have like a Bayo guide as well. So like if they want to actually like get into the nitty-gritty.
Again, congratulations, way to come in, Geist. Wow, that is just the best, first impression you want, right?
So good, so proud of him. Can't wait to see what else he can do.
Very cool. League of Legends, done for the season, ended in what place?
4th place overall. We ended up losing to the eventual grand champs. So,
Good practice for next time.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Got to go out to Ontario, California to see everybody. They're great personalities, so fun to see. And I can't wait to see what they have going on next year. We're going to let them seek out an LCS team, but if that doesn't happen, I'm happy to do the run back with them.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love to have them.
More updates for sure here coming in the future. But once again, thank you guys so much for just sticking with us and how well they performed, and the fans too for cheering them on.
I have a question. Did you give a strawberry
I didn't.
smoothie?
They didn't give me a strawberry smoothie.
Man alive, that's okay.
We got Korean barbecue instead.
That's even better. That's even better. All right, we like that.
Yeah.
That's all for this
That's
week.
it.
We'll see you guys next week. Lots more to share, and stay posted with our podcast too. We've got some good conversations and topics and stuff that we'll be sharing over the next few months with that.
Yeah. See you guys.
See ya.
Bottoming out.
Yep.
As is. And Mecca will get it.
Able to flick and hide.
And here's Wave. And they are going to punch their ticket in.